Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Fab's in the house, and today I've got the Shirogorov F5 Silk Slim here with me for a quick maintenance video, but hey, don't forget to like the video and to subscribe to the channel if you're enjoying this kind of content. So, let's get started. This is a beautiful knife with a beautiful action. It doesn't need any fine-tuning because it's just phenomenal, but we're gonna try to see what's the inside like, and we're gonna try to do a little maintenance over here. So we're gonna just need to take our Shirogorov tool, and we're gonna need a couple bits. One for the pivot, and this guy over here, I think, right here, yes, for the handle screw. And let's do it. We're gonna also need a couple of tweezers because this guy is running on single row roller bearings, and you're gonna need a set of tweezers for sure. So that's the one screw right there. Change the bit and do this other bit for the pivot. I don't recommend, I mean, it's pretty easy. It's the easiest proprietary pivot screw, I think, around, but I wouldn't recommend to use any other thing. I mean, you can use like some soft metal penny, something like that, but you can always risk to mess something up. So, all right, guys, let's do this. As you can see, there's lots of free parts, and we're gonna need some patience here, right? So just bear with me, and we're gonna start cleaning up. So the only piece of kit that I'm missing are the Shirogorov tweezers, which it seems I don't seem to find them. So if you have one, maybe hit me up. I'm interested in getting a set. I've seen a nice copper with the leather pouch set with this tool here and the matching tweezers, which is just ridiculously good. So let me know if you have one to sell. Let's see. All right, so just very carefully, let's just see, look at this, a lot of gunk here. We're gonna clean it up nicely and carefully, removing the roller bearings. There's one just like here. All right, just do these operations on a mat or on a surface with some small walls, you know, like not to lose anything, because yeah, they might be sneaky. Okay. Oh yeah, it needed some cleaning, this boy. Really beautiful. Very good. All right, so that's done. Let's do a thorough cleaning. So let's push out those two. So that is one, and this guy is here. We're gonna push out these rollers. We're gonna clean up also this kind of cage. These are roller bearings, guys. The custom division is running on single row bearings, and the full custom is running on multi-row roller bearings. I never tried one of those because they are crazy expensive. I mean, not that these are cheap by any means, but they are more expensive than these for sure. All right, and then very gently we can just remove these roller bearings from here. Sometimes they tend to stay together inside the cage, but that's not the case. Okay, you can even remove the stop pin. So we're going to do a nice and thorough cleaning of the bearing track, the lock face, of the milling pockets, which, by the way, I mean, guys, the attention to the details on the inside of the scales is fantastic. It's phenomenal. You can see. Let's see, nice and clean. You can see, for example, hidden screw for the clip right over there. Look at the finish on the inside. This is the symbol for single roller bearings. You've got your custom division, serial number. Just fantastic, and it's light. Oh my God, this is light. All right, so we're gonna clean also the outside of the pivot area right over here. Nice. So the track is done. Very good. We're gonna do also the other scale, like so. Okay, so that's pretty clean, these pockets, and we're gonna clean up also the pivot area over here. Done. Also, something to mention is that the pivot screw is keyed in with a, where is it? With a, oh, sorry, here, with a ball bearing like there, which keys in right here, which is only reserved to the custom division and not to the production. So now, since the pivot is here on the show side, we're gonna have to start from that side to reassemble. So this guy, just make sure that is lined up like so. All right, so it's nice and straight. And then we're gonna use this as a base to put everything together. All right. So now go and grab some, actually, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna clean up a little bit more because I forgot to clean the roller bearings. So I'm just gonna do something like this and just put them all together and just do like a clean, like rubbing them like that, like so, just to remove a little bit of grease, of gunk or whatever. It's there. This guy wants to run away. Look at that. So yeah, let's just be patient and careful during this process, because you don't want to lose anything. All right, so let's do this. So one by one, you can do, you see, like that, it doesn't work. So one, all right. And depending on how the roller is coming up, if it's vertical or horizontal, you're gonna have to just insert this in each pocket in the right direction, like so. Make sure you don't have any standing, because that's gonna be a problem. And just take your time. This is like a Zen process. All right. It's not something that you do all the time, but when it's needed. All right. So here you go. See, if you use the tips of the tweezer, and if you manage to kind of like drop this small cylinder like in its pocket, it's not too bad. I mean, so you can just manage. Sometimes it doesn't want to, yeah, like that. You just drop it like so. See, it doesn't work all the time. So because it has to be, I think, like parallel to the scale, let's say, in order for the cylinder just to drop nice and clean. So not all the time happens, And since it's like quite a tight fit, it's not gonna roll over. So you see, if it just falls vertically, just remove it and start over. So try to see, yeah, grab it like this and in. Okay, so like that with the tip, and boom. And this is the last one for this side, like that. So this side is done. We're gonna need the blade right over here, which we can try it out. All right, so blade is in. And then now, now we have two choices. We can just set the bearing here and then make sure that this is kind of like centered, and then just apply the lock side, or you can use it here and then flip it, but I don't want to risk to lose anything or to start over, so I'm just going to be extra careful and make sure that this is the right this cage is going to be in the right position to be dropping the lock side on top of it. So like so, one by one, use the tip of the tweezers like this and try to let's say lift the cylinder, the bearing, like in a as parallel way as possible, like so. And it's gonna be like a couple minutes. See, this wants to fly away. Exactly like that. What are we, halfway through? So I'm wondering if this Shirogorov tweezers have some special features in order to facilitate this process, because that would be cool, because they're a little bit pricey. I've seen one, like I think it was $450, so not cheap at all. So I'm wondering if they have a special design to help people during this process. Or I'm also wondering, at the Shirogorov factory, because they must have some process, some other process than this to assemble their knives, because this is going to take a long time if they use this method. I don't think so. I don't know, guys. Let me know in the comments if you know of a different method, something faster, more efficient. I don't know. This is my method, by the way, which I think it's pretty normal. And we are almost done, guys. Okay. There you go. And let's do just the last one, like so. All right. So we are basically set. Now, we're gonna need just a little cleanup over here. So just we're gonna need a little bit of luck just to make sure that this is centered, and this is gonna be just exactly. Look at that. Just it went pretty well. So now we're gonna do this side first. Then we're gonna tune the action, but we want to make sure that the pivot is tight and that everything is in place, which looks like so. Change the bit and just do the oops, like this. And just do like the handle screw, like that, not too tight, not too loose. All right, blade is centered. Guys, I think this is, I mean, this is a pretty ridiculous action already. No, it was actually perfect because there's no blade play. And guys, I mean, the action of this, I mean, the sound is just ridiculous, all right. But the action of the F5 Silk Slim Custom Division is just, almost cut myself. It's just fantastic. And this is running dry. I didn't use anything. So I'm kind of inclined to just leave it like this because it's so good. Wow, I can't stop flipping this knife. So there you have it. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching. Stay tuned.